So anyway, everything is all set here. This is going to be the final part of this. This still hasn't flattened down. And today we're going to install the Brother printer. I have it plugged in, including the USB cable, but not turned on yet. So as far as the system is concerned, it doesn't exist. Before we get into that, I just wanted to show you one other thing I came across. The SohoWare Mousepad. More net, less work. SohoWare.com. Don't bother, I already tried going there, and it didn't work. It's just sort of like almost like a Jetsons shaped and almost looking mouse pad. Just your typical mouse pad. I think I may have had a second one of these, but got that somewhere in my travels, I think back in the day when I worked at the Wiz. And I was using that temporarily before I found this pad. So let's go ahead and install the printer driver now. I just thought you might want to see this just because it's, well, sort of vintage. Alrighty, so here we are. We'll double click on the driver. This is the Windows 7 driver. I have never installed this on Windows 7. It needs to extract, which it's conveniently doing to the desktop, so that's nice. And should it be executed? Yes. Select language Chinese? What? No. Ing. Alright. So we hit OK. And the little thing is twirling around, and we're going to go ahead and get set up to install. And then we can find out if this works. Okay, we'll accept the EULA. We'll do a custom install. We'll hit next. We'll hit next. We'll hit next. And I guess we'll just install everything and let it roll. Okay, we're ready. So I just switched it on. Aha, perfect. We're having connections, probably conniptions. So we'll let that do its thing. Oh, something finally happened. It only took it about 10 minutes. But everything is populated and the installer has continued. Would I like to install this software? I should only install driver software from publishers I trust. Install. Would I like to install this software? Come on. Okay, we might be onto something. It wants me to register. Yeah, so much for that. And yeah, I think maybe we should restart. Okay, we're ready. We'll hit print test page. And it says the test page has been sent. I don't know what the printer is doing at all. Can't read the damn screen. Oh, I think it might work. Has to warm up, kvetch around, take the paper. Oh, beautiful. It works. All right, here's the control center thing. So I think we'll try this again, and I'll set this up. Was it in here? Yeah. It'll go into paint. I guess that's fine. And I guess we'll leave it at everything defaults there. So we'll hit OK. Let me load paper in. We'll try scanning. Alright, let's hit image. It took paper. So there's that, and let's see if the computer wants to do anything with that. Hey! Not bad. Let's try the top resolution as a final test, and that should do it. Alright, we're set for 1200 by 1200. Hit OK, hit image. Took paper, and it looks like it's going to work. That's a wonderful thing. Okay, and the computer says This may take a while. I don't know. So far, so good. And I think we're actually in. Oh yeah, there we go. It works. Now there's one other thing I actually need to print now that it's set up. I have a chili recipe because I'm going to be making that somewhere in a few days. So I hit print. For some reason, there he goes. For some reason this program takes a bit before it actually goes to print. And there it is. Brilliant. Oh, what's that? I wonder if there's a stripe going down the page. We'll send the printer the modern day equivalent of a lace card, a full black sheet. I don't like doing this, but I have to see if that's just the program or if it's actually the printer, and I never saw it because most of what I printed was that, and that line is definitely past there. Oh, looky there. Isn't that wonderful? Yep, yep. That's why a separate drum is not a good idea. There's actually spots there and dots as well. So this printout will always look like shit because, brother, I still hate this fucking machine. But, you know, I'm not really concerned about a little line in the thing there. For what I'm going to be using it for, it'll be fine, but what a piece of crap. Total piece of crap. The fax is not hooked up, and I don't have plans to hook that up at the moment. I may redecide in the future. And if I do, we'll have a video on that, because somebody wants to hear it ring, and somebody wants to hear you dial a number, and stupid shit like that. So that's going to do it. The final look at the video editing machine. Starting with this piece of crap and going over to the desk. Much bigger, a lot nicer. I mean, I do like it in a way. There's still some getting used to, but it is what it is. You know, it's good and it's bad. I've edited a few videos with it this way, and I can work with it. So this was a rather large undertaking because there was a lot involved that needed to be done. First was cleaning up all the crap that was around, and the next was getting the old desk out of here and bringing that upstairs. And I'll have a video in the future on hooking up that computer up there. And then of course the picture had to be mounted, so I had to do that, build the desk, and put everything back with all the problems with the webcam and whatever. Incidentally, I took the driver file and ran that on another machine without this plugged in, and it was fine. But on this machine, for whatever reason, it says your current operating system is not correct or something like that. I don't know why. Generally, the only time it's going to be reinstalled is if I swap the hard drive out for something else. So I think that's going to pretty well do it. It came out nice. It's a good looking desk. Everything's here. Everything's good. Everything's working. It was a large undertaking, and that's why it spanned so many parts. We have one last order of business. That has been sitting there since I put it in for the review on this desk, which you saw a while back. So now, it's time to open it. This is just Aldi brand Bellavia, whatever you want to call it, lime flavored seltzer. And then we can put it in the drink holder. Fancy stuff. That might be good for when I'm like actually drinking, if it'll fit a regular glass, because that way I won't spill it anywhere, because you get clumsy drunk, you know, it happens. So I guess that's it. The new video editing desk and setup. The video card unfortunately did nothing to really help the rendering of the videos. Perhaps it's because I use an older version of the editor. I have a newer version, but I don't like it. I like the older one. Perhaps there's better support in the newer one, and I'll explore that sometime when I feel the time is right. But otherwise, everything is up and running and good. I'll shut the room light, and that's just what it looks like as it is. I think it looks pretty damn good. So it's all done. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.